Welcome to the 7-Minute Workout, Anger Management Edition. Today's workout is going to put you in a position to handle your anger before it handles you. Guys, when you look under the hood of a car, there are belts and hoses and wires going everywhere. And if you don't understand the automotive systems of a car, then making a simple repair is going to seem like a daunting task because it's so complicated and the details are so intricate. It's just overwhelming. It's easy to walk away and just let it remain broken. But once you learn the function of each component and you school yourself on how to make repairs and understand the automotive systems of a car, then making repairs, oh man, it's so much more doable. Well, that's how it is with anger. Anger is a really, really complex emotion. I mean, it's difficult to understand because there's layer upon layer. But after we figure it out, if we take the time to understand it and truly learn how to control our anger, then the task seems so much more doable. So that's what I want to challenge you to do with me. I want to challenge you to go under the hood with me and figure this thing out. So why do I get angry? Big question. I'll give you 3 reasons and a rodent reminder. You and I get angry and upset because of a rat. Now, I don't mean a rat critter. I'm using the word rat as an acronym. The R in rat stands for rejection. Rejection in our lives fuels anger. When we feel like we've been left out of a social situation, or we've been outed by a group of friends, or we've been totally left out of something that we really want to belong to and be a part of, it stirs our anger because the pain of rejection is something that we're just not really well equipped to deal with as men. And so we tend to get mad and we react with anger. The A in rat stands for attacked. When we feel attacked as men, we tend to counterattack. So if somebody verbally attacks us or attacks somebody that we love and care about, or if their actions are just flat out critical towards something that we value, then we tend to get real defensive and we lash out in anger. So that feeling of being attacked is a real button pusher for our anger. The T in rat stands for threatened. We get angry when we feel threatened, especially if we feel physically threatened. But not all threats are physical. Sometimes if our beliefs feel threatened or if our plans are threatened in some way, it arouses an angry response because as men, it's our nature to protect. So naturally we get angry. So there you have it. We just ratted it out. Whenever you get angry, rat it out. Ask yourself why. Why am I feeling this? Am I feeling rejected? Am I feeling attacked? Or am I feeling threatened? So what happens when I get angry? Anger goes one of 2 different ways. It either goes inward or it goes outward, and that'll depend a lot on your personality type. Now, some guys get angry, which usually results in withdrawal and depression. They'll lock themselves behind closed doors for 2 days and just not come out. Or they can just get really passive aggressive. And then some guys, it goes outward and they explode into a rage and have a yelling fit, and that usually results in a lot of embarrassment and frustration later on. So either way, your anger has to go somewhere. It's going to go inward or it's going to go outward. It'll be there until you deal with it. Your body alarm will go off, signaling that something's wrong. You see, your muscles will tense up in those moments, your heart will start pounding, and the rate of your speech will increase because anger has a physical component as your body prepares to go into fight or flight mode. So watch for the alarms, listen to your body. Your body sometimes will figure it out long before your mind ever has a clue. So the first thing that you need to do is acknowledge that you're angry. Denying that it exists isn't going to make it go away. And sometimes, guys, we just have to face the facts. There's a certain amount of anger that's inevitable, and that's just part of life. I get mad, you get mad, we all get mad. There are a lot of things that make us mad. And hey, it's not a sin to be angry. It's a sin to let anger get out of control and ruin our lives and ruin the lives of other people. So I'll be the first to admit today that, yeah, I get angry. Secondly, you gotta stop it before it gets started because anger, left unattended, can start as a little spark, but then turn into a raging wildfire. So when you're a little mad, You have to deal with it before you get big mad. It's a whole lot easier to put out a little flame than it is a wildfire, because by then you've lost your job, your girlfriend, your wife, or you've bloodied your fist putting it through a wall. It's not a good idea. And then finally, have a peace talk with Jesus, because he's the only living person that truly understands the complicated emotion of anger. And having a peace talk with Jesus means that we have to humble ourselves before God and confess our pride. And that's not easy for us men to do. But the truth be told, most of our anger issues stem from some form of pride, which is why we have to humble ourselves before God and put our trust in Jesus Christ. And when we do, Jesus Christ can give us a new sense of pride and a healthy outlook on anger. So I want to encourage you to have a peace talk with Jesus about your anger. He is, after all, the Prince of Peace, and he can quell the unrest in your heart and give you a spirit of love instead of a spirit of anger. So there you have it, guys. Everything that you needed to know about controlling your anger. So I'm going to finish drinking my coffee here and let you chew on that. But I want to ask you a favor real quick before I go. If you feel like this video is deserving of a share, would you pass it around to some of your friends and let them know about Ripped for Life and all the things that we're trying to do to build young men and shape their lives? God bless.